And now, delivered to you straight from the 505's most news-biting source of politi-comma-tainment, it's the New Mexican Inquisition with Danger Caveros.
For being here at New Mexican Inquisition's Season 4, 6th episode. That's right, and guys, we have a great show in store for you. We have Luke Loffelmacher and Elliot Smith from the Alley Cats Tap Dance Company. Yeah, and we have Alex Bazan and Marianna Anaya from Emerge, New Mexico. And also me. That's right, I'm Kendra Jean Brand. I'm here filling in for Danger because he went to go look for former Mayor Richard Berry, figure out what's going on with all this ART stuff. So I'm excited for the show, but first, let's get to some news, okay? Yeah. You guys may have seen, if you're following the ART Twitter page, that it says, "We've moved." So now that we know that they understand the concept of moving, maybe they can apply that concept of moving to people via buses. Yeah. And speaking of our failed public transit system, BYD, the Chinese manufacturers of the ART buses, have responded to Tim Keller's lawsuit by blaming Albuquerque drivers. And I feel like maybe they could be right. I don't know. And you know, all this buildup and letdown of ART has really made me think of all of my past relationships, you know? Like, hey, Tim Keller, can we maybe send all of my exes back to China too? Hook a sister up. KRQE recently reported 2 recent studies that stated that states that had recreational marijuana saw an increase in car crashes by an average of 6%. Yeah, it's not looking good. But you know what? There was this other study that said that science people who research why recreational marijuana is bad are buzzkills and no fun. That's science. Can't. Yeah. Santa Fe parents are up in arms. They're getting all crazy about this elementary school field trip that happened. That's right. These kids were brought to a show that touched on topics such as immigration and transgender bathrooms. And it included such graphic imagery as a pink door, a blue door, and a purple door. You know who else is purple? Tinky Winky. Is this some kind of vast liberal lavender conspiracy theory that's trying to brainwash our children? Or is it just like, hey, maybe we should accept people for the way that they are? I'm having a tough time deciding between the two, so I don't know. Guys, New Mexico is on track again for the 6th year in a row for most pedestrians killed. Yeah, we did that. You know, it's really, it's an ironic way for people to get run over who are walking to work because they had their license taken away because of their DUI. We need to get those pedestrians on some safe electric buses. Someday, Albuquerque. Someday. someday. You guys may have heard Governor Susana Martinez. Yeah, she is joining Republican primary loser Yvette Harrell in searching for evidence of voting tampering. It doesn't exist. But you know what? TMZ reported that they saw the two sharing a slice at Dion's. Yeah, you know, I just think it's heartwarming that Susana Martinez is finally making friends, you know, and just making hobbies too. So I think this is good for her. A recent report by Frontier Business stated that 51% of businesses in New Mexico are owned by females. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the highest in the nation. You know, also, New Mexico now has the most political satire TV shows hosted by women. That's right. And Danger K said, "Nothing, you idiots. Danger K's dead. He's locked in my basement." Guys, if you're looking for a unique and captivating way to give this holly, you can adopt a pod at the Metropolitan Detention Center. That's right. This is a way for you to pay for inmates' activities, such as chess and basketball, or, you know, you can give a gift to an inmate's child. But I want to know, why do I have to give these people my money and my things? They already have my car. All right, guys, I'm so excited. Stick around. We have some great guests for you. Don't leave. Whoa.
Hello? Hello? Kendra, is that you? Oh, God. My sources have told me that Richard Berry is hiding out in this cave somewhere. Hello? Hello? Oh, God. I don't know where I am. You're doing a great job, though. Keep the show going without me. Oh, God.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're back at the Mexican Inquisition. I'm so excited to present to you a beautiful performance by Alley Cat's Tap Company, Luke Loffelmacher, and Elliott Smith. Wowie zowie. All right. Welcome to the show, Luke. Have a seat. Goodbye, Elliott Smith. Guys, give it up one more time for Elliott Smith on the drum box. Luke, there's some water there for you if you need it.
I might spit it up.
Okay. That was incredible. That was amazing.
Can we go to break?
No, this is the Gauntlet Round. So now I'm going to ask you a bunch of rapid fire questions, and you have to talk as fast as I'm talking right now. Can you keep up, Luke? Can you?
I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this for?
I've been tapping, I'm thinking 30 years plus. Started in 1988.
I didn't think that you were older than 30.
Thank you. I just had my 38th, so.
Nice, okay.
Right? Yes, I forgot my age. Sometimes I forget, so yeah.
Yeah,
30 plus years.
has a song about that.
Sorry, I'm a little winded.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'll
Actually, I'll
breathe with you. Do you want to do some breathing exercises?
Maybe.
Okay, we're gonna.
Meditation.
We're gonna do a brief breathe in through the nose.
Yeah.
Ready? And out through the mouth. Cool.
Okay.
You were very good at that. So, tell me, how long has the Alley Cats Tap Company been a thing?
Been a thing. Gosh, 2010 is on my birthday, actually, I sat down and I said, you know what? We're going to do this. And business plan, how I'm going to go about it, all the first writings and instructions of what's going to happen on 2010.
Nice.
November 16th was the way I started. And then here we are. Thank you.
Cool. So I understand that a lot of the stuff that you do is improvised and made up on the spot. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So much of it is, and that's what we teach a lot of that in our classes about improvisation and creating rhythms and just allowing either, a bad day or a good day to kind of make whatever's going to happen, on the dance floor, basically, right? Use it for whatever. Good day. Okay, I'm going to, get on the tap board and go at it. So we teach a lot of that, yes. A lot of the basics, the rich history of tap dancing as well. Very important to teach everyone all those things because giving back to everyone before me and all the great legends of tap dance.
You don't want all of the great mistakes of tap dancing to happen again. So you have to teach the history.
Yeah. Well, they lost tap there for quite some time in the 70s. It was lost, unfortunately. So.
Well, don't you think that disco was okay?
Yeah, you know what? Disco brought in a lot of that boogie woogie hip hop.
Yeah, we needed that boogie woogie.
Just like hip hop, created on the street, so was tap dancing. So it's very rich in that as well.
So Alley Cats, you said, offers classes. How do people sign up for that, or how do they look into that?
So we're working a lot on that because right now we expanded our studio. So now we have a full program for adults. So we like adults because I think you can enjoy tap dancing in a different way, and we really like to do that. So with our adults, but we have a full program, and honestly, we're working on the website to update it, but you can go to the website, alleycatstapcompany.com. Okay. We're on Instagram, same thing, and Facebook, and we do a lot of social media because that's what everyone does, right?
You gotta. It's a cutthroat social media life out there, guys.
Exactly. So, so basically social media, just go Facebook, Instagram, the schedule's all on there and all that good stuff as well.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. So you had a musician with you, drum box.
Yes.
So you guys also have a jazz band, is that correct?
We do, yeah. So my philosophy, tap dancing is not in its real form unless you have live music. Yeah. And call and response between a musician and a hoofer or a rhythm tapper or whatever, I think such a magical thing. And so, right away, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I don't really play instrument, but, I can figure this out. I guess I play instruments with my feet, but I don't know.
I'd like to see you play like a guitar with your feet.
I think I could probably do it.
Yeah, I think you could too.
I might try it. So we started a band, and we created a lot of really good music, originals, tracks. We do a lot of covers, but we'll mix it up. Yeah. So put some we mix things up so you can put some more tap in there, that kind of thing. But so we have the band now, and we have the dance studio and the professional tap company as well. So it's just expanding. It's getting a little crazy, but I'm having fun.
You're doing okay?
I think so.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on. Guys, give it up one more time for Luke Loffelmacher of the Alley Cats Tap Company. right back after these few messages. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around with the New Mexican Inquisition. I've got some amazing guests for you. Oh, yes. We have from Emerge New Mexico, the Deputy Director, Alex Bazan, and President-elect Marianna Anaya. Hello. So, how are you?
We're
good. We're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys both have blazers on?
Very professional people.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
professional.
So I, you know, obviously I read a little bit about Emerge New Mexico before you came on. I did my homework.
Way to go.
And I read that Emerge New Mexico is the state's premier organization for recruiting and training Democratic women to run for office.
That's right.
So I want to join.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it
We're
later.
doing applications
but
now.
Before that, I want you guys to just tell me, how is Emerge New Mexico different from other training programs out there that might exist?
Yeah, absolutely. So first, we, as you said, recruit and train Democratic women to run for public office and win. And we started building that pipeline about 12 years ago. So we've got a lot of experience under our belts. About 300 women have gone through our program. And it's a 7-month-long intensive. So 1 to 2 Saturdays per month. That's probably one of the first things that sets it apart, is that it's that intensive, long-term program so that you can really learn everything that you need to know about campaigning and really get into the nuts and bolts. But then we also spend a lot of time to really talk about what it's like to be a woman running for office, to acknowledge what it's like to be a woman in a male-dominated space and all of the extra challenges and barriers that women have to go through running for office. So I think that definitely sets us apart.
Absolutely. And I think another thing that makes Emerge New Mexico really special is the fact that we capitalize off of our local talent. And a big part of Emerge New Mexico is about telling your story and being your authentic self, which I feel like there are a lot of cookie cutter programs out there that can show you the nuts and bolts of a campaign, but they can't really talk about things like institutional racism, institutional sexism, and really examine how that plays out within our lives as women who are coming into the political sphere.
Very cool. So could my friend Luke join Emerge New Mexico to become a strong, democratic, powerful woman?
Well, are you a self-identified woman?
If you're a self-identified woman, yes, you can.
If you were a self-identified woman, we want you to register. But if you're not a self-identified woman, there are probably other programs for you. For instance, as a white man, America's done you pretty good. Done you pretty good.
America's
which is why we
training program.
have to have our program.
All right, what about all my hundreds of Republican female friends? Could they join Emerge New Mexico?
Well, I think what really holds us together as Emerge New Mexico are the values in which we, build upon. Of course, it's all about, working class families and making sure that LGBTQ communities have the resources that they need, that we have access to quality healthcare for all of our families. And so, so I think that our democratic principles are really what's core and what keeps Emerge's identity at the center of that.
What if you guys changed your whole program to just be to brainwash Republicans to be more liberal and nice? Is that in the future?
We haven't written a game plan for that specifically. Right now, we're just trying to, even the odds, get more women elected office. I know, cookie cutter, no fun, but thanks for the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just spitballing in the back pocket here,
I appreciate you. Yeah, right now we're just recruiting the Democratic women who are ready to run.
Great. So who are some influential women that maybe went through Emerge that we don't realize were Emerge graduates?
So other than the awesome women we have in the audience right now, Billy Heelan and Stephanie Theas, both 2017 graduates. Like I said, we've trained 300 women, and this year we had 42 women on the general election ballot. 37 of those women won. So with an 88% win rate, that list is almost longer than I can name. But just to name a few, Deb Haaland, who's going to be one of the first Native American women to serve in Congress, is a Emerging Mexico graduate. Xochitl Torres Small, whose race came down to the next day, went through our boot camp program. And on a national level, women like Danica Rome, who is the first openly trans woman to serve in a legislature, is an Emerge graduate. And Kirsten Sinema, who just, again, another nail-biter race, just squeaked through with the Senate. So we have amazing women top to bottom.
Absolutely. And I'm really glad that she ended on top to bottom because, we have some of our Emerge graduates, like Deb, who are, you see them in the news all the time, but I think it's really important that we are able to stack the bench all the way from the top of the ticket to the bottom. And so we have folks like Charlene Piscotti from the Bernalillo County Commission. She just won a seat there. 4 of our 5 appellate court judges are now Emerge women as well. And so it's really important to us that we're able to stack the bench from top to bottom.
So when are you guys going to be stacking that top bench? Who do we got going for 2020? Who's Emerge sending out? I'm looking to the top.
We're looking to. Are you ready to run?
Not for me. No, I'm asking. I've got some history I don't want coming out.
Oh, come on.
We have media training as well.
Yeah,
I might need that.
Yeah, fine. Show you how to do everything.
All right. So I understand that you guys are currently recruiting for the 2019 programs. Yes. How do people find out more information? Where do they go to register? What does it take?
Absolutely. So you can go to emergenm.org. The application is open now through December 14th.
Yep.
Through December 14th. Thank you, Alex. What you can do also is reach out to our staff. We have wonderful staff. We have Ashley and we have Alex that you can be in contact with. Okay. And if you know any of us throughout the community as well, we'd be happy to point you in the right direction.
Great. Yeah, and if you know anybody who is politically engaged or maybe not politically engaged but knows a woman who would be great to run for public office, you can also go to emergenm.org to not only apply but to recommend a woman to our program.
Very cool. Luke, do you got some women that you'd like to recommend to Emerge New Mexico?
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah.
Send your way.
Yeah? Good. Yeah, I'm going to hold you to it.
Yeah. I think the other thing that's really important is that a lot of women don't see themselves in office. It's statistics say it takes about 8 times for a woman to be asked to run before she runs. And I feel like a lot of folks feel like, oh, well, I don't have a law degree or I'm not a doctor, therefore I can't run. And I think what we really hone in on is the fact that you don't need to have a law degree per se to be in political office. What matters most is that you're closest to the people and you understand what's happening in your community.
Yep, absolutely.
I have one big concern. Like, if we get all of these women together running our local, our regional, our statewide government, is everybody going to sync up their periods? Like, are we going to have like 5 really bad days a month?
It's a genuine concern. Those 5 days could be detrimental. But I gotta say, this might not be a popular opinion, but I'm kind of pro sync. And I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah.
Because nothing is going to fix a tampon tax bill like a bunch of cranky, synced up, crampy women who were pissed off because they had to go and pay taxes on their tampons and their pads, which are basic necessities, while simultaneously getting paid less than their male counterparts, who, by the way, don't have to pay taxes for Rogaine and Viagra. So,
that's right.
Yeah, pro sync.
Pro sync. This is my new movement. Let's start a hashtag pro sync. Yeah. Hashtag pro sync.
Hashtag pro sync.
Great. I want to just give you one last chance. What would you tell to, say, a young Democratic woman who wants to get involved? Give her your elevator speech as to what she can do to make a difference.
Yeah. I think I would start by saying that you're already a leader in your community, whether you recognize it or not. You're a leader in your family, you're a leader in your school, you're a leader in any way that you are involved. So what we do is really just hone those skills that you already have to get you ready to run for office. But always believe in yourself and know that when you apply for Emerge and when you join Emerge, you'll have a team there behind you supporting you every step of the way.
Great. Thanks to everybody. Oh my God, this was amazing. Once again, give it up for Alex Bazan, Marianna Anaya, and Luke Loffelmacher, and Elliot Smith, and me, Kendra Jean Brand. Catch us next time. Thank you so much.